Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm certain we're going to play some more ranged Hilda, the permadeath. We're back in Osbrook just to make some quick sells and upgrade some things. So here I am at the timber guy. Let's see what he has. Prices right now for our things are phenomenal. While he only pays 1.26, that's not terrible. So the wood that I bought for 199 is selling for more than twice. I mean, I can't complain about that. The only complaint I have is that he can't afford it all. I guess I can use this opportunity to buy some more bolts. Which really aren't a bad price either. Perfect. Plenty of things to sell if I need it. Not sure what kind of upgrades I can find though. He didn't seem to... Did you have any? I just missed it. I feel like that was the case. Yeah. Let's pop over here. We got some pelts we can sell. I got lots of pelts to sell actually, so we might need to go down to the Drunken Whoever. See what we can sell there too. I don't see anything great. Not super surprised by that. Got some squirrels. Maybe we won't have to go down there. Buy those boots. Okay, good stuff. And if anyone's going to be selling pigeons, I think it's going to be our friend here. Who isn't selling pigeons. Fantastic. Well, maybe we should be going down to Osbrook then. That's gonna be a pain. Kind of thought he would be selling pigeons. Why isn't anybody selling pigeons? I mean, I know why you're not selling pigeons, but I feel like somebody should be, right? You know what? Probably a good time to buy the rest of the stuff too. From the herbalist. Buy some, or pick up some free berries there. Get ourselves some fodder. What do you have, sir? Which one do we already have? We already have the foraging supplies. They were cheap. We're pretty good on money, so let's take that. Don't need that. He doesn't have the shovel, though, which is kind of interesting. And just in case we were to need it, we already have one, but let's take another. Why not? And that too. Because sometimes those aren't easy to find. Big disappointment. I knew I should have just gone to Manshire. I like the people here better, though. At least we made really good money, though, from that timber we bought. I'm going to go run around to grab some more stuff. Just to make fodder with. And since prices are here good, let's probably pick up some more grain and stuff to trade. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Probably back at Manshire. Okay, well, finally, back at Manshire, we were able to find the chicken coop. So, we can get this upgrade. It will be quite nice. And I think this should unlock Varen's next set of upgrades, which will be wonderful. Here he is. He's very proud, he says. Now he wants more money. Let's go ahead and... I mean, honestly, they're all really good. Informants, I think, is probably my favorite. Got those letters. Gift to the authorities. It's also my next favorite. And then, I think I got some money in here. Not really. Okay. There's always more money in the banana stand, though. So, need be, we could just go out hunting. Where is he? You want to tell me about that? Perfect. Let's get these upgrades going. So we'll get the trade one, which will be nice. Actually, would be quite nice. More profits, more stock sizes. I think by the time you get this, it feels like it's kind of past the point, though. Especially since it's kind of expensive. It's $2,000, so to earn that money back is gonna take a while. But regardless, getting this is very nice. Old favors, getting extra rep gain, and contracts are read for settlements you've reached respect with. And completing contracts in the settlements with negative situations gives us more rep. I mean, if not now, then when? And of course, old informants are probably my favorite. Not only do we get more vision revealed when we set up camp, knowing the situation of what's going on is invaluable. incredibly invaluable. So that leads us with a couple more things that we need. Get this stuff, hopefully real soon. I'll have to go to Brandon to buy the incense burner, I think. And then pick up a couple things here. That would be nice. Getting immunity will be real nice, though. I'm slowly getting that back up. Increasing sanity. Increasing the expiration time on foods. Probably not a bad idea. I'm not so sure about some of these, though. Just how important they are. It's really time to start focusing on some of these more expensive things. But they'll get us some pretty decent benefits. Decreased fodder consumption would be quite nice. Now I just need the money for it. So we'll do that. I don't know if there's anything to really hunt around here. Not that I know of, at least. But we could always buy these things at Brandon. There is a hunting camp close to where we stay, so I guess I could do that before we go out to Dunbury and start doing those jumps. Just because, why not make ourselves even stronger? Rep-wise, how are we looking? Rotten Willow is up to 4,000, so we do have our ability to talk to the fence there. Not too far from getting up to respect with Bryn, which will be quite nice. Not super close, though, either. Ooh, Dunbury's got some problems. That's to be noted. We're at respect here, we're at respect there. Very nice. So I did want to pick up some of the trade goods here. But I kind of spent all my money, so I guess that's not happening quite yet. Well, we could go out and explore. I think I'll just hit up some hunting here at the Sacred Grasslands and see what we can sell. Well, let's talk for a second. The bad news is it hasn't really reset, so there's not a lot of whole animals here yet. I did kill some, collect some, but there's not a lot. But then there's this. And I know what you're thinking. I'm certain this is a terrible idea, and you're correct. It is. However, we might be able to make it work. We just gotta be careful of this charge. It's cooldown to 7 turns, which is what really sucks. If he gets me with this, I'm done. I have a lot of health, they're very high danger, but if I can get one by himself, we might be able to pull it off. That's the real kicker here. So we're gonna be very keen on how we try to pull this guy. Might even just take a shot in that general direction, because sometimes that does something. No? Okay. Let's try it again. There we go. No? I want to pull one, but not many. There we go. There we go. So now that he's by himself, let's see if we can get a little bit longer of a long shot on him. Of course, we're going to pop some of these guys. I want to do long shot because that should confuse him. He's not confused. That is an issue. And we didn't do that much damage to him, which is also an issue. Oof. What's your range on your charge? 6. Let's see if we can get him stuck. That's a help. Also, he's not bleeding. I'm about to give up on this. Confusion? Confusion? Hey, we're not going to confuse him now, because he knows. He knows about us. Let him bleed out a bit. Unfortunate. He's not far, but he's not close either. Fuck my life. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, so let's drink that. Yeah, he's on me, and I'm bleeding to death. Yeah, that's not far enough away. Fuck. I didn't think he was close enough to charge me. Fuck. I don't know why I switched that weapon either. Doesn't matter. Distracting shot, distracting shot, distracting shot. Why is it already a cooldown? They're not going to help me. I don't know if there'd be much distraction. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Why didn't I bring a net? Absurdum, you effed up so badly. You effed up so badly, Absurdum. 12 turns on that. 13 turns on that. His charge cooldown's going to be up again. He's just going to immediately charge me again. He's going to immediately charge me. For each tile traveled. So honestly, at this point, it's better to be closer to him. God, that seems so fucking stupid. Or I can just try to wing a shot and immobilize him with distracting shot, which I don't think is going to work. Yeah, point in case. Fuck. Why? Why am I hunting creatures I shouldn't be hunting? I'm so mad at myself. I thought for sure that we'd be able to at least get away. I said the same damn thing with the boar. I did. It was greed. I just wanted that damn money. Oh, and this campaign was going so well. I was having so much fun with it. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I mean, what am I going to do about it now? Not much. Not much. It stinks. It just stinks because what was I really going to gain from it? It was just greed. It was just greed. Yeah, I'm pretty upset with myself over this. I was really enjoying this campaign, but I guess that's just how it goes. I was really excited with how far we made with this campaign too, and to throw it away over something so silly, just yeah, I'm pretty upset with myself about it. Not as upset about well, probably just as upset with the boar. The boss one was silly, but at least it wasn't an attempt for something I didn't need. Some avarice like this, but I guess that's how it goes. I'm not sure how I feel about the permadeath. I think it is fun. I think it is exciting in a lot of ways. It does force me to play differently, but I think in the long run, what it really does is it makes me play a lot slower, which makes these, I think, less interesting. It makes me do a lot of things under my level, because why risk it just to die for a dungeon that's not probably going to be worth it. I mean, a lot of the treasure we picked up here wasn't worth it, even when we were doing treasure or dungeons that were more my level. And then to have something silly kill me like this, granted, these things weren't things that I just happened to walk into that weren't, you know, not my fault. These were things that I activated. I started these fights, and you know, it wasn't like I just walked into a new zone and then got ambushed by a harpy and then died or something, which did almost happen at one point. But these are things I did. But all in all, I just don't know how I feel about permadeath. I think it's fun in a way. I think it's definitely fun, but I don't think it makes for great channel content. But let me know your thoughts on that, because that's obviously a personal opinion. I just hate losing these campaigns and having to start over and doing the beginning of the game over and over again, which is a big part of the reason why I started this one at level 5, was just because, like, why watch that over and over again? So I don't know if we'd keep doing this. I would rather do something else next time. I think what I'll do is probably a dual wield Leo. See what that's all about. What exactly that pertains and what exactly that means, I'm not sure yet, but I think that's what we'll do next. But I don't think it's going to be permadeath just because it was fun to try out. It's not something that I have anything personally against, but for content making, I just don't think it's the best. We could be having a lot more fun right now if we were doing tougher dungeons, if we were getting sweet loot and really trying to flex our muscles, but we'll see. Let me know your thoughts. I want to thank everyone for coming by and being part of this series. It has a tremendous amount of fun, even if it does end in a stupid way, but I feel like that's kind of how it's going to be in permadeath. You're never going to be happy about dying in permadeath. You're never going to be happy with how it went. You're never going to be happy if you made a minor mistake that got you there. So whether it's to a bison, just trying to see what I can handle, or whether it's to a boss that just overwhelmed me, or whatever it might be, I think that's the lesson with that too. I did feel like I learned a new way to play this game, and I did feel like I got better at permadeath and better at the game overall from playing it. But like I said, for the 10th time, I don't know if it really makes for the best content. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.